There's the correct button. Oh my god, okay. Don't mind me as I forget how to do everything, because it's 6 p.m. instead of 11 a.m. And me realizing that didn't... that I just opened up the Game Boy screen instead of doing it the way I usually do to make sure everything is running. I'm a mess. I am a mess. It's probably because I usually don't stream after my work shifts. I stream before them. Which means I get to go in with fresh energy instead of spent energy. But today, you get tired, Fairy. Who the fuck am I? What am I doing here? I need to train Hiruko. Whoa. Hello, weird input. Okay. We're just having a rough time today, apparently. Just having a real rough time. But, yeah, now we still got our lovely Tuesdays. If I can keep track of everything that I'm doing. I really should have watched the recap for this, but I didn't. Boy, did I didn't. Okay. Gotta train my psychic types and get ready for the fight. I just realized I forgot to turn on my Nuzlocke trackers. I don't need my... Need the Nuzlocke trackers today. What? Okay. Right, I was looking and grinding for ethers. That was a thing I was doing. Red ether is the limited amount, but technically they are farmable. Yeah. They're just not easily farmable. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I just gotta go in and be brave. I don't need anything else. I've got the moves I've got. I gotta get through 30 Pokemon. 5 trainers with 6 Pokemon each. And it's gonna be great! It's gonna be so good. Also, I don't know how long this stream is going to go, because I will need to do things such as eat dinner, and also, Jesus fuck. Eat dinner as well as, I am going to the movies tonight with friends. I'm going to be watching The Wicked Part 2. It gets wickeder. That's totally the title. Also, this is annoying that this is the highest level Pokemon that isn't Victory Road. To my knowledge. Let me... Pokemon Fire Red. Level... route levels. Okay. Wowee. Reddit web browser is garbage. This Pokemon red, yellow, blue. That's not fire, red, leaf, green. Okay. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. Okay. Oh, why? Okay. Oh, screw that. We're just gonna level grind the old school way until I feel content. This is gonna take so long. I need someone to give me talking points. What do we want to hear about today? We want to get festive. Is it festivity seasons? It is festivity season. I will say that. It is the season to get like all jolly and stuff. What does meditate do again? I don't know. We want to get all Christmassy up in here because it's like 2 days before Christmas. And like, I understand that not everyone celebrates Christmas. Like, it's just such a big consumer holiday now that I view it less as a religious thing. You're just like, ah, this is the day that is happening. But also, I do live in the United States of America, where it is unfortunately heavily Christian, or at least very influenced by Christianity. Which brings sadness to my heart nearly daily. But what can you do? However, I do enjoy Christmas carols and shit. Like, I think they're a lot of fun. They bring me a good amount of joy. Oh, excuse me. Do not confuse me, I've been confused. Like, I could totally just silence Pokemon and just pull up possibly copyrighted music. It'd be a fun time. It'd be such a fun time. You just go a caroling. Wait, if I do this... Okay. I'm just hitting buttons on my computer to see what they do. I don't know what any of my things do. Think I know how things work? No, I am but a fool. I'm just a wee baby. I was seeing if I mute my computer, if it mutes the stream, but it doesn't. It just turns off my headphones, apparently. Because, like, it's still showing audio going through the stream, but I don't know if audio's actually going through the stream, so I don't use a monitor. So I have no idea what I sound like ever when I'm streaming. It's really fun, because that also means I don't know what my, like, audio balance is like. And we all know how well that goes, considering the week where I sounded like hot garbage being ran through a wood chipper because I got a webcam and my computer decided to use that microphone instead of my good microphone, and I had no idea. None whatsoever. But alas, we are here now, and we are having a good time. I hope this bird doesn't kill me. It'd be really sad if this bird killed me. What does that do? Well, I'll continue using my special attack instead of my regular attack. Hiriko does have it fairly even between the two, if I remember right. I think that's how it is. I could pull up the stats, but I don't want to. I'm gonna beat this bird with my own face. Bam! Headbutt. Headbutt is such a fun move, not gonna lie. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. It's a me, Mario. Verena is bug poison, which means Psychic should do neutral or double damage. Double damage, hell yeah. Look at this, I'm learning the game better. It's only taken 20 streams. I just realized I don't think I uploaded last week's stream. It's been a busy week for me, so we're just gonna accept that. Well, I fart on this bird. Look at that. It just got poisoned by my stank cloud. Look at that stank. Okay, I do need to look up what Meditate does. Aha! I win! Yeah, nah. Maybe I do have a little bit of holly jolly joy. Because I am not Christian myself anymore. I was raised Mormon, which, like many cult and cult-like things, which Mormonism does belong to one of them, is based off of Christianity. Use your meditates to awaken its power and raise its attack stat. Shame that Psychic uses my special attack ability. But Meditate would buff Headbutt. Headbutt uses regular attack. Why is my special so lonely nature? Is this an ass nature? Nuzlocke.app opens tracker. Finds Hierarchical. Where are you? Nature. Lonely. Box. Here I get to see the stats. Where is he? Where is she? Home. HP is high. And then attack, defense, and special attack should all be around the same. Taking into account that attack is boosted. Attack is boosted, defense is down. Do I have low? Okay. Okay. I have such high attack. Headbutt is a 70, Psychic is a 90. Okay, that is why Headbutt's not doing like one-shots. But a meditate Headbutt should be like a fairly strong combo, actually. Looking at these stats. Look at me doing math and thinking. Think that I was like good at this game or something. I'm not, but you'd think. Oh my god. Look at that almost one-tapping. Almost. Psychic is also getting stab, unlike Headbutt, which is just base power. Because Hierarchical is mono Psychic. Which honestly isn't that bad. I want to be a child. I'm gonna be small. I'm gonna be small today. It's in my spirit. It's in my heart. It's Gotta be tiny and cute. Gonna have a good time. Okay. I think I've gained 1 level this round. One beautiful level. Halfway to a 2nd level. Let's get some grinding in on my other peeps. My other peeps need grinding. I mean, probably not, but I can. I mean, they do, because I'm not at level cap, and I'll get my ass fucked violently if I don't. Alright. What is my team's levels? Lomp is only 47. Lomp definitely needs levels. Technically, everyone else is okay. This 50 is enough for the first Elite Four member, who is a level 54 level cap. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, Glomp needs levels. Alright. Anyway, let's get Singy and Festive, because that brings me joy. How many people are familiar with the old Spanish, my head stopped. Carol, I think it's from like the 1700s. Ryushu, sometimes shortened to Ryu or Ryushu, is a Spanish villancico that has attained some contemporary fame as a Christmas carol, attributed to the Feast of the Immaculate Conception during Advent. Wait, how do I fucking... Pronounced... Bilan... Is that a sigh? Oh god, I wish I could remember more of my IPA, my International Phonetic Alphabet. Sarasu Kaza. Okay. Bilancico. Spanish Bilancico has attained some contemporary. What is this? Common poetic and musical form of the Iberian Peninsula, Latin America, popular from the late 15th to 18th century. And please don't kill me. Okay. And this song's recorded history. The villancico is attributed to some sources to Matteo Flecha the Elder, who died in 1553. It has also been described as anonymous. The song also bears a strong resemblance to another villancico, Palalanlera, by Bartolomeo Caceres, an Aragonese composer. It's known for a single source. The Cancionero de Uppsala, published in 1556 in Venice. A unique copy is preserved at the Library of the University of Uppsala. The song appears as the 40th song of that collection. Daniel R. Milliman described this song as redoubtable and mentions it as a contender for the best known piece of Renaissance music. Apparently nonsense syllables, Ryoshu are often taken to represent the song of a nightingale, while the context and etymology are compatible with the call of a kingfisher. Neat, I'm learning things. Ryu translated as river in the Catalan language in agreement with the birthplace of the accredited composer, and was translated as river by the monkeys. The Rhine River prevented a okay, yeah. And then there's the song in Spanish, and then there's English lyrics, but I know the Spanish version more. Because that is, like, the one made popularized by the monkeys, to my knowledge. Also, hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we're monkeying around. The Monkees theme song. Great band from the 60s, and they had their own, like, TV show that was super, super fun. And the TV show was also called The Monkees. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing. Put anybody down. Yeah. It's a very fun TV show, actually. I quite miss it, not gonna lie. Can I just one-shot with Bite? Almost. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, they had released a Christmas album, and I'm going to mute the desktop so I don't have to hear Pokemon when I talk. Becoming Me Hour. Now, this is like one of my favorite Christmas carols. I think it's fun and neat. And we're gonna hear My Best Attempt. Womp, wake up, baby! Rio Rio Shiula Guadaribera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra codera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra codera. Rio Rio Shiula Guadaribera. Dios guardó el lobo de... Yeah. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra codera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra codera. El lobo rabioso la quiso. Fucking up the rhythm there a little bit. Yeah. El lobo rabioso la quiso morder. Más los poderosos la supo defender. Quiso le hacer que no pude. Fucking. I should learn how to speak Spanish. So I could actually learn how to sing this. I'm gonna bring the Pokemon music back. But I can't just play this song on stream either. I'm fairly certain it would give me a DMCA. It would mute this portion of the stream. I like having a VOD and having the ability to talk. Let me see if I can find sheet music so I can actually get the rhythm and notes right. Oh, you want me to pay money for a song that is older than the country that I live in? No, thank you. Try again, though, MuseScore. Okay, I'm just going to assume soprano has the melody because it's almost how it always goes. Los guardo al lobo de nuestra codera. Los guardo al lobo de nuestra codera. El lobo rabioso el lobo rabioso quiso morder. Mas Dios poderoso supo defender. Quiso hacer que no pude pecar. Originals. Esta virgen no tuviera. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then I am adding a little bit more swing to it because I'm hip and modern and not a monk from 1563. I happen to be alive in the year of 2025. Wow, that's a lot more verses than the Monkees sings for. There's 7 whole verses. Because it starts with the chorus. Oh! Fascinating! So for the chorus, soprano has the melody in the version I'm looking at currently. But each verse is sung by solo bass. Technically, looking at where this is written, this is baritone and not bass, even though it's labeled as bass. Fuck, this is all in tenor range for the melody. Like, barely, but... Like, I know I like SATB, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, but gotta be real here, guys. If the melody is between D below middle C up to A below middle C, one, that's not a lot of range, which is nice because it makes it easier to sing. That is just baritone, if not low tenor. Whoever wrote this arrangement is a coward. Soprano looks right, alto looks right, tenor looks right, because it's middle C down to E beneath middle C. So that's like almost a full octave range right there. And you might notice that that encompasses the melody, the range for the bass part. But now with this, I should be able to do it better. So I can read. So I always fuck it up like when I have to sing it on my own, because I don't have accompanying music with me ever. Why would I have that? Yeah, no.
Astros poderoso no supo defender. Hizo la sé que no pude ser pecar. Yo no original esta perdiendo tu vera. Rio Shiro agua da rivera. Dos codos al lobo de nuestra cordera. Este que es nacido es el gran monarca. Cristo patriarca. De cal.
Ah, fuck. Okay, no, this one.
Este que es nacido es el gran monarca, Cristo patriarca de carne vestido, ama redimido, de consejarse el chiquito, aunque
Jesus, it wants me to like fucking diphthongs and slurs in here.
Aunque finito, finito se cierra. Rio Shiro agua da rivera, dos cuando al lobo de nuestra cordera. Dos cuando al lobo de nuestra cordera. Muchas profecías.
Oh, okay, yeah, nah, I am extremely out of practice singing Spanish, so we're gonna change songs for my own enjoyment. I also bet this sounds delightful with Pokemon in the background. Let's go with another oldie. We are... No, I don't want modern versions. I want the history of this song. God rest ye merry gentlemen. Is a song of antiquity. It is in the Rosberg collection. This says number 394 in the Road Folk Song Index. It's also known as Tidings of Comfort and Joy by other varied instruments. popularized in 1833 by Richard Beckley in his publication Christmas Carols Ancient and Modern. Oh, quick attack. The earliest known print edition of the carol is in broadsheet, dated in 1760, with potential versions going back to 1650s. Anyway, this is also one of my top favorite fucking Christmas carols. I just really like Christmas music. It brings me a lot of joy. No, I don't want... God, I know Pentatonix is cool choir, and they've brought popularity to some music that wasn't popular at one point. But I don't want them. I want my versions. My versions bring me joy.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Israel this blessed babe was born, and laid within a manger upon this. And laid within a manger upon this blessed morn, to which his mother Mary did nothing take in scorn. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
There's like 12 verses of this. There's 7 verses of this. Let's see, what's another carol that I know and enjoy? Then Viva the Emmanuel, which I will do in English. I think I could get by with the Latin lyrics, maybe, actually.
Veni, veni, Emmanuel, captivum sole eis mine, igam privatus Dei filio, Gaude, Gaude, Immanuel, nascetur pro te Israel.
7th antiphon, 3rd antiphon, 5th, 4th. What does that mean? Oh, I don't mean watch full screen. I just want to refresh myself on Latin, apparently, while I do some Pokemon battles. In spite of claims, the Latin magical hymn dates from the 11th 12th century. It appears for the first time in 7th edition of Psalterium Cantionum Catholicarum, from Cologne in 1710. This hymn was a major force in the history of German church music, first assembled by Jesuit hymnographer Johannes Heringsdorf in 1610, saving numerous revised editions through 1868, achieved enormous impact to its use in Jesuit schools. Each stanza of the hymn consists of a 4-line verse in 8/8 meter with an AABB rhyme scheme, paraphrasing one of the antiphons. There's also a new 2-line refrain, again in 8/8 meter, Gaude Gaude Emmanuel Nescuta Prote Israel. I.e., I'm not buying bots, but thank you for asking for an immediate ban. Go fuck yourself. Anyway. I.e., Rejoice, Rejoice, Emmanuel will be born for you, O Israel. There are only 5 verses, 2 of the antiphons are omitted, and the order of the remaining verses differ from that of the O antiphons, most notably the last antiphon, O Emmanuel, becomes the first verse of the hymn and gives the title its title, Veni Veni Emmanuel. Okay. Okay. The O antiphons, was the Great Advent antiphons or Great O's, antiphons used at Vespers during the Magnificat on the last 7 days of Advent in Western Christian traditions. They likely date the 6th century Italy, where Boethius refers to the text in The Consolation of Philosophy. It subsequently became one of the key musical features of the days leading up to Christmas. In the English-speaking world, they are best known in their amalgamated form as the hymn O Come, O Come, Emmanuel. Okay. We have the 7 antiphons. Each text in the original Latin begins with the vocative particle O. Each antiphon is a title of Christ, one of his attributes mentioned in scriptures. They are also O Sapientia, O Adonai, O Radix Jesse, O Clavis David, O Orions, O Rex Gentium, and O Emmanuel. Being O Wisdom, O Adonai, which is just Hebrew for Lord. Plural, technically. Yeah. A Root of Jesse, which I'm not familiar enough with my scripture to tell you that anymore. Key of David, Orion's Dawn of the East, King of Nations, and then Emmanuel, which is also Hebrew for something of God. Emmanuel, God is with us. There we go. Anyway. Apparently, we are missing the 1st and the 6th antiphon. O Sapientia and Rex Gentium. So, no more wisdom, no more being King of Nations. Because, fuck you, I guess. And even captivum solve Privatus Dei Filio Gaude, Gaude Emmanuel Noscito Prote Israel and he has ex hostis tuos de specutus aptari educatam probarafi Gaude, Gaude Emmanuel Nascitu Prote Israel and even your reis Solorenus adveniat
Artista planeta ebulos. Miras que noctis tenebros. Gaude, captain, Emmanuel. Nescapte protege Israel. Bendica vista vivicam, regna recunde coelitum. Architectum superum, et laude vias inferum. Gaude, gaude, Emmanuel. Nascita protege Israel. Veni, veni, Adonai, I populo insidia, legende distiventice, in maesto te gloriem. Gaude, gaude, Emmanuel, nos que te protege Israel.
I apparently know that one, so that was the entire song right there for all y'all. What's one that I probably don't know that well? Gaudete? Yeah, I'm confident I actually do not know Gaudete that well.
Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, Maria Virgine, gaudete, gaudete, gaudete.
Yeah, I do not know Gaudete that well. I'm not even gonna continue trying that one. I get to live in, like, this fantasy realm where, looking at my stream right now, I have no viewers. Where I am just singing to the void. I think my roommates are out right now because they weren't home when I got home from work. They're probably, like, doing something. Or, like, last second Christmas shopping. And I'm just over here singing Christmas carols to myself in my room while I play Pokemon. Truly, and I mean this honestly, living the dream. And it can only, as we know, be improved by the fact that all of it is being backed by Pokemon's actual music, so it's like 100% discordant, because I'm seeing melodies and keys that are not. Can every website please stop asking me to pay them? Good fucking Christ. Okay. Let's kill a man with my bare hands. Yeah, I do hope everyone's having a great holiday season. Like, if I accidentally sounded, like, upset or spiteful about me currently rocking, like, non-viewers, that was not the goal I wanted. Like, it is a holiday season. That is the amount I'm expecting, because I would prefer if people were out with friends or family and enjoying the holidays in a way that is meaningful to them and whatnot. I want people to, you know, spend time with their loved ones and, like, find some level of joy in the world right now. So that they can, like, you know, have a good time and whatnot. I'm here for those who don't have those options and want somewhere to be. Offering a respite for those who don't have the greatest situations to be in. A critical hit has whispered. Like, I'm just here to hang and vibe. Pokemon happens in the background. There's gonna be so many fucking training episodes based on how slow this level grind is going too. Oh my god! Anyway, let's learn more music. Another one that I do know and enjoy is Angels We Have Heard on High. It is sung to the hymn tune Gloria, a traditional French carol as arranged by Edward Shipham Barnes. The most memorable feature is its chorus, Gloria in Excelsis Deo, where the O of Gloria is fluidly sustained through 16 notes of a rising and falling melismatic melodic sequence. That was a string of words. Leon Hedon no Compan is sung to a similar tune known as Iris. This tune takes its name from the newspaper associated with James Montgomery, who wrote Angels from the Realm of Glory. The version of this carol normally sung in the United Kingdom. Iris is also generally used with shepherds in the fields abiding, a version normally sung in Canada. Nice. Okay, like the 1816 Angels from the Realm of Glory, the lyrics of Angels We Have Heard on High are inspired by, but not an exact translation of, the traditional French carol now known as Es l'Angel dans nos campagnes. L'Angel dans nos campagnes. Yeah, Angels in Our Countryside. First known publication was an 1805 book of French carols by Reverend Perroche as J'entends la something. I don't know French. The author of the carol was given, and it is unclear whether the Reverend wrote the carol or merely reflected the melody listed as Cherchez-moi sept has not yet been identified. 12 stanzas were provided, with the first stanza significantly different from what was later more widely adopted. Dozens of textual variants, well, what the earliest publication of the carol as the Angel of the Countryside. Next notes was in 1842. Music was attributed to W.M. according to blah blah blah. Okay. The song's from like early 1800s, and it's based off of an older hymn tune called Gloria. Which... Ah, there we go. Gloria in Excelsis Deo as the proper name. Gloria in Excelsis Deo, Christian hymn known also the greater doxology, as from the minor doxology, Gloria Patri, and the angelic hymn or hymn of the angels. It is often abbreviated in Gloria in Excelsis or simply Gloria. And it begins with the words of the angels saying in the Annunciation of the Shepherds of the birth of Jesus according to the Nativity story in the Christian Bible. And in the Douay Rheims Bible, other verses were added very early forming a doxology. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this is like the origin of the Christian Church, dated back as far as 300 AD, which is pretty cool. But also, it is just a fun carol. For like any part 2. Like, I have obviously pitched down to my vocal range, performed soprano, alto, tenor, and bass parts of this. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing all the
please stay.
Oh, Sonic sacking up. It's getting sacked up for. I haven't had any stat changes, so I'm glad he copied all 0 of them. Oh god, this website is giving me even more Christmas hymnals! Which we have clearly established I really enjoy. Let's look up the history of this one. I'm just giving music history lesson at this point, aren't I? The Pokemon is just a backdrop. You can just pretend Pokemon's not even happening. I should center myself on screen. Just fully block off the game that I'm actively playing and is my stream theme. It'd be so funny. Hark the Herald Angel Sings is an English Christmas carol authored by Charles Wesley in 1739. Carol, based on Luke 2, 8-14, describes an angelic chorus singing of Christ's nativity. That's everything we need to know. 1730, we found the creator. Wesley's version entitled Hymn for Christmas Day consists of 10 4-line verses. The version most commonly sung today includes 6 of these, arranged into 3 8-line verses. With a refrain, the modern time. Okay, so we're missing verses. So the one I found is definitely 3 8-line verses. What's the full one then? Various settings have been used for the carol since the mid-19th century, as it's usually been sung to a melody by Mendelssohn. Nice. I do enjoy Mendelssohn, he's a fantastic composer. Felix Mendelssohn's Festgesang zum Gutenbergfest, originally composed for the 400th anniversary of the invention of the printing press. So the Festgesang zum Gutenbergfest is, yeah.
Eget mittelgem nogessen den Groschen, Freudenstund, singet, was uns stimmig Dank, dem Herrn mit und Wunder. Hat uns.
Okay, yeah, so this actually does line up quite well. This seems to be 7 lines. I could have also been doing it wrong. But it said it was based off of that melody, or just straight up used it off the Wikipedia page I was just reading. So... sung to a melody from Mendelssohn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no. For Hark the Harold Angel sang the English Carol by Charles Wesley. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn from streamer. I've been having to get up early today and yesterday for work. Because being a janitor and whatnot, or a public school, does mean, unfortunately, I am used to coming in after kids leave so I can clean the messes that the kids made. So I'm used to being awake, and working 2 to 11. But it is presently winter break. So the kids can, spend time with family and shit, I guess. And, relax from having to do labor. God, novel concepts, am I right? Anyway. Because I still have to work. Because children aren't there. The schools are like, as a treat, Your shift is going to be early in the day, so there's daylight, which is nice, because it means I can, like, actually do shit after my shift if I want to. Such as gesturing at my screen here in front of me and do my beautiful chats. Streaming. I could also do things like go to the store. See friends. Novel concepts I'm not the most familiar with, you know? But anyway, that means instead of waking up at my usual 11 o'clock, have like 2 hours before I go into work. I guess 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I'm now waking up at 8 o'clock, going to work at 9, doing 9 to 5. 9 to 5:30, I get a half-hour lunch. It's not bad because fuck the American, you know, job system. Fuck them. Fuck them people. Anyway, I'm currently doing a 9 to 5, which means I'm now waking up at 8 to get ready and then get to work. So I'm now with a sleep schedule that I usually wake up 11 to 11:30, say for Tuesday mornings. I have a special alarm for that one so I can do my streams for you guys. I still love you guys. I'm now waking up at 8. A whole 3 hours earlier. My body does not like that hard shift I'm doing. 3 hours is a lot of difference to my circadian rhythm. I'm waking up feeling like ass. I'm waking up feeling groggy. I am sleepy. I am the only human being in the building I work at because my coworkers put in the time off request before I could. Because it's first come, first serve, and someone has to be in the building to clean despite no one's supposed to be there, blah blah blah. I now just take like an hour nap. Like I show up to work, unlock the building so I can get in, turn off the security alarm so it doesn't go off as I do things in the building. And to be fair, I have seen some of the teachers and staff members show up, like 5 of them total so far. Because they forgot something in their office or their classroom or whatever. They popped in for a few minutes, said hi, and left. It's like, there's a reason for me being there, because none of these people know how to not trigger the alarm, so I have to be there to make sure the alarm is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, so I now wake up at 8, get into work, open up my building so that staff members that are crazy can show up. And, like, I find a spot to just hide and, like, milk an extra hour of sleeping, but my body is not used to this shit, man. It is not used to this shit. Hi, lady. Hello, Palm! Welcome in! If you are in my chat, I am assuming you are also ho, but hello! I was complaining about work, because it's fun to complain about work. And that it's dumb that I have to go into a place, be the only person in the building, and like, yeah. But also there is a purpose to me being there. It's just by being early for the favor, quote-unquote favor, from my place of employ. It's like, because 0 people, roughly, are coming into the building over the span of these 2 weeks. I do get to deep clean, which means I have been scouring the bathrooms of my building because they have not had a good, proper clean in a few months. Like, they get cleaned every single day. Like, I am, you know, disinfecting and scrubbing down the toilets and the sinks and mopping the floors and refilling the paper towels and toilets and shit. Like, paper towels and toilet paper and whatnot. But, like, it's a public school. It is filled with tweens. It's filled with people between the ages of 10 and 13. My walls are covered in pen marks and yogurt and mustard and applesauce. Because they throw things at the walls. Because they're delinquent children. I clean it as best I can, but also, my workday has limited amount of time, and if I want to accomplish all of my mandatory tasks, I can't clean walls frequently. So I spent all of today cleaning walls. It's fun. Also, is the complaining work kind of day pop off queen? Oh, do you have complaints too? Do you and Bear have complaints of the work kind? So I want to hear gossip. I love gossip. Gossip is delicious and delectable. It brings me great joy. Also, Bear's work is like a telenovela for me at this point, hearing all the dumb shit that his co-workers do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at his butt. Also missed the first hour of stream, where there was a copious amount of me figuring out how to fill the void by singing Christmas carols, because that's what I fucking do now, apparently. Just returned from dropping coffee at Bear's work and people are peopling. Whoo hoo hoo! Gotta get some fresh gossip tonight, hell yeah. Also, doesn't Bear get off of work in like an hour? If even that much? I don't know when he went in today. Okay, what is the level of Pokemon on Victory Road? Fire Red, Victory Road. Perth. That's a map. Your levels are between 32 and 46, it would appear. The most common encounter being Onyx, which can be anywhere between level 40 and 46. A 30% spawn rate for Onyx. 20% spawn rate for Machop, which is always level 32. 20% spawn rate for Geodude, always level 32. 10% spawn rate for Zubat, always level 32. 5% spawn rate for Arbok, always level 44. 5% for Golbat, always level 44. 5% for Machoke, anywhere from 44 to 46. And 5% for Marowak, anywhere from 44 to 46. That does mean I have a 50% chance of encountering something that is a safe level for Hiroko to fight. Which is nice. However, looking at the tart table, the type chart table, there we go. I almost said tart table again. Okay. Your code actually probably kind of do okay in here. Oh, so how's your day been, Palm? Oh. Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh. I'm just rambling. Trying to fill in the void. The void. Rolato's got a good team. Naomi has a bad team. Oh, the different floors have different spawn rates for Pokemon. And at different levels. Oh, fuck me, man. That makes my math harder mathing. Okay, floor 3 and 1 are exactly the same. Floor 2, however, adds a primate that is not on floor 1 or 3. 10% spawn rate. And it lowers Onyx's spawn rate to 20%. So everyone else will have the same spawn rates. Also, it looks like everyone's levels for floor 2 are 2 levels higher. Which is fascinating. Real fascinating. Okay. God. I'm feeling so nappish right now. Like, a nap would kind of slay a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a small little siesta, a little snoozing. Okay. Anyways, I didn't get around to singing Hark the Herald Angels Sings. Wow, this site that I'm using to get fucking hymn lyrics is asking for a small $30 donation? Wikipedia is storing more shit than this website has. It's more traffic and so has to do with more servers. I want extreme speed. Blindingly speedy charge attack that always goes before any other. Lowers defense, 60 damage, 80 damage, and always the first tap. Nah, I don't need to do single taps. It's only 5 PP. And I don't feel like having only 5 PP. I like more PP. More PP is better PP. And you could quote me on that if you wanted to. Okay. Oh, audience, tell me how much PP you think is a good amount of PP. Okay. Let's see. So Hark the Herald Angels Sings. I already gave our history lesson on. I have not yet performed. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. God and sinners reconciled. I am singing way too low. I need to bump that up by like a fucking third. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise. Join the triumph of the skies. Angelic hosts proclaim Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the
sing glory to the newborn King. Christ by heaven up, Christ by highest heaven adorned, Christ the everlasting heart, late in time, behold him come, the spring of the Virgin's womb. Veiled in flesh the Godhead see, veiled incarnate deity, is it with us? God, I'm way too high. I need to find a happy spot. I went too low and then went too high. I mean, I could pull out my keyboard, but that sounds like work. Let me know how I feel about work. Work it, queen. Work, work, work. Okie dokie. Ooh, this is a golden that, like, people do not pay attention to enough. This is a great hymn that I just saw. That's great. It is a good Christmas hymn. Let me... God, okay. Let's go. Bring me into Wikipedia. Give me them sweet, sweet sources. Came upon the midnight clear, sometimes rendered as came upon a midnight clear, is an 1849 poem and Christmas carol written by Edmund Sears, pastor of the Unitarian Church in Wayland, Massachusetts. Ooh, it's American. 1815, Sears' lyrics were set to Carol, a tune written for the poem the same year at his request by Richard Storrs Willis. This pairing remains the most popular in the United States, while in Commonwealth countries, the lyrics are set to Noel, a later adaptation by Arthur Sullivan from an English melody. I believe I am familiar with both Noel and Carol. God, I just scratched a pimple on my arm and now I'm bleeding. The 5-stanza poem in common meter. Wow. 8686. Okay. Done 88, 77, and whatnot. I don't think we've done an 86 yet tonight. Let's go. Okay, yeah. I didn't know the melody. Just heard the sheet music right there. And then for the Noel version. I am slightly off there with my pitches. I do not know Noel, actually. Okay. It Came Upon the Midnight Clear is gorgeous, and I feel like people ignore it. Apparently in the Methodist hymn book, which is neat. Oh, excuse me. It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending here, touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men. From heaven, gracious King, the good and solemn still listen to hear the angels sing. That was the wrong note towards the end, but that's alright. I am slowly running out of carols I think I know. I mean, I know more, but... In a manger, little town... What child is this? Which is set to the melody of Greensleeves. I fucking love Greensleeves. It is a great traditional piece. So, like, if we do a... What child is this? Which had its lyrics written by William Chatterton Dix in 1865, and is become a traditional English folk song. Although written in Great Britain, the carol today is more popular in the United States than its country of origin. So we have all of its origin right there, 1865, whom's just by the fucking melody it's set to, but Greensleeves is an absolutely gorgeous piece. It's a traditional English folk song, a broadside ballad by the name of A New Northern Ditty of the Lady Greensleeves. Early modern English is not the easiest to read, apparently. Nieuwe Northern Ditty of Yetleria Greensleeves. It's just for the great spelling. Was registered by Richard Jones at the London Stationers' Company in September 1580. The tune is found in several late 16th century and early 17th century sources, such as Ballets Emmis Lutbuch and Het Liedboek van Theseus, as well as various manuscripts preserved in the Seeley Historical Library in the University of Cambridge. So yeah, 1850. A whopping 300 years before the melody, in my experience, more people are familiar with. Because more people know it as What Child Is This than they do know it as Greensleeves. Which is funny to me personally, because I learned the song Greensleeves, and it's like 12 fucking verses before he even learned of the existence of the carol, What Child Is This? Okay, here we go. Give me the lyrics! Come on! Okay, come on. No. No. Okay. Okay, let me get Greensleeves' lyrics out. Because it is prolonged. Why did you only give me 3 verses? I know there's many more than 3 verses. Here we go. Henry VIII is the one being accredited for these lyrics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, these are chorus. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, blah, 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 blah. We know how folk songs go. We like our choruses every other time. Unlike modern songs, where we do, like, verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, verse, verse, chorus, chorus, usually now in modern songs.
And modern, I mean like 1970s. So counting this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 verses. Must my love you do me wrong, and cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you well enough, delighting in your company. Ainsley's was orange, Ainsley's was my dear. Ainsley's was my, Ainsley's my heart to hold, and who but my lady green sleeves. This is not, well, Genius.com, you lyricked poorly. Let's go to classicalmusic.com. No, I do not want to give you money. Sweet Lord Jesus. Okay. This is poorly formatted. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the chorus. It's also not indicated that that's the chorus, but it gets referenced to as chorus. Oh my god, this is poorly formatted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 verses. And it seems to be exactly the same as the other one. Oh well. I will just be bitter about that. Would make Carolee with what child is this? What child is this? Hi, I'm Fairy. I'm here to talk about Christmas carols. I love y'all. That's a fun voice. That's a fun voice. It's rubbing off on me. There is, if I'm remembering right, and I'm going to try my best to remember right, an Instagram page titled Roadkill. And they have a taxidermied puppet of a fox, I think it is? I'm trying to recollect. My brain says fox. It could be a different animal. But they have a bit where they use the puppet, and it's just, hi there, I'm Astaire, and today we're gonna talk about, and today's segment is Two Teens, where I talk about two teens. And it's delightful and pleasant and calming, and I love it, and it's now a voice that I do. Hi, I'm Astaire, this Two Teens. It's so good. It's so good. It's delightful. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping? Angels greet with handsome sweet, your shepherds watch our keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, the babe, the Son of Mary. I did not pick a good key to sing it from my voice. It was just a wee bit low, until my timbre felt off in my throats. But I think it came off well enough. Okay. God. Let's look at more Christmas carols. Silent Night, Jingle Bell, Joy to the World, Hark the Herald Angels sings. Afrikaans, Arabic, Basque, or Basque. Catalan, which should be the Spanish-based languages, if I remember right. Cebuano, Chinese, Croatian, Czech, Danish. There's a lot of Danish ones. Dutch. There's a lot of Dutch ones. I'm not that surprised. Oh yeah, the 12 Days of Christmas now. Adam Lay Abounden. By numerous composed, most notably by Boris Ord and Peter Warlock. Damn, that's old. 15th century. Mighty Wonder, Angels from the Realms of Glory, Angels we have heard on high, As with Gladness, Men of Old. I do think I know that one. Let me see. I do not know this one. Made a Major, The Babe in Bethlehem's Manger, Beautiful Star of Bethlehem, Mene de Camus Domino, Bethlehem Down, Boar's Head Carol, Brightest and Best. Calypso Carol. Oh, ad break. Anyway. Candlelight Carol. I feel like I know this one. Candlelight Carol is a Christmas carol with lyrics by English carol composer and conductor John Rotter. The carol was written in 1984 and first recorded by Rotter's own group, the Cambridge Singers. Candlelight Carol focuses on describing the nativity. Okay. That's surprisingly modern. I should have checked out the year. Yeah. Carol of the Bell. Or the Ukrainian Bell Carol, as I'm more familiar with it as, and gives homage to where it's really from. The song is based on a folk chant known in Ukrainian as Shetdrik. Probably butchered that. Shetdrik? Yeah, Shetdrik. Battlefield Evening is Ukrainian Shedrivka, or New Year celebration song known in English as The Little Swallow. Neat. I bet I could sing this one. Everyone knows this one. Ding dong ding. Nah. Fuck the alto. Out down. Also, the best version of Carol of the Bells is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version. I will not be taking any commentary on that right now. Look at the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away, Christmas is here, bringing a cheer to young and old, meek and bold. Ding dong, that is the song, with joyful ring, all caroling, one seems to hear words of good cheer, from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, no, I fucked that up. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing a cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, all hill and dale, telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. I. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Oh, how they pound, oh, how they pound, raising the sound. Oh, hear them downtown in the town. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. I have never actually sung the song. I've performed it on piano and trombone and euphonium and tuba. I have performed this song so many times as an instrumentalist. I have never actually sung it. So I actually don't know the lyrics. I do not know the words. I do not know where I'm supposed to put the words themselves. I'm not paying $2 for a song that is $120 years old with lyrics that are 90 years old. You want me to pay money for a 90-year-old song in the sheet music port? Go fuck yourself, J.W. Pepper. Go fuck yourself. This is why all music teachers in schools are upset. They're being charged ridiculous amounts of money for songs that aren't even under copyright, where the composer of the music and the lyricist are both dead and have been dead for a long time. They still gotta deal with people like, I want money for this old-ass shit. And it's like, no! It is in the fucking public commons. Go fuck yourself. I will not pay money. Anyway, I have sheet music up now. Because, you know, that's actually useful if I want to do shit like this. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say through kiss away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and bold, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song, with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising their sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tale. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry. Okay. Gaily they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. That is what I needed. That is what I needed. Okay. It's a potion, and I'm gonna murk it. Gonna murk it so hard, I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch. It's a flamethrower. I know what I need to do. Because part of the fact that even though I am streaming post-work, not before work, which means in theory I have more time, I do not because I'm watching a movie. That movie is Wicked Part 2. And I would like just the list of songs. So I can, sing. Okay. I also absolutely do love that, you know, the modern interpretation of Wicked with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. The performances are fantastic. I still have a deep, deep love for the original Broadway cast from 2003? Which Google is struggling to give me anything for because it's being overshadowed by the fact that movies exist. But you know what? That's alright. That is all right. It's a good movie, and it's introducing people to a fantastic Broadway play. It was 2003. Fuck yeah, I know my fucking Broadway musicals. Look at this loser nerd over here. Anyways, one of my favorite songs is What Is This Feeling? It's just so much fun. So much fun. What is this feelings? Laid eyes on you, pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, face is flushing. What is this feeling? Love it has a flame. Does it have a name? Yes, loathing, unadulterated loathing. For your face, your voice, your clothing. It's just same. I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. Simple utter loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. So pure and strong. Oh, I do admit it came on. I am fucking it up. It's been so long. It has been so long. I'm gonna just put that away at this point. Just gonna put that to the side. Just gonna have a little good time, you know? Gonna have a little good time. Alright, Glomp is at a great level. I need to grind for Hiruko more, though. Where's the PC? There it is. Where is the PC? I'm too hip and cool to refer to it as the Pokemon Center. I require the PC. The personal computer. Guys, can you tell that I am just losing it? Are you holding the cleanse tag? Yeah, you are holding the cleanse tag. Why you still got the cleanse tag, sweetheart? Damn, winter tits. I'm sorry I left you with that burden. Doesn't even do anything if you're holding it and you're not in first. Oh, do I finally take this to Victory Road and train there? Okay. Die. Okay. Oh. Okay, jokey. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling tired after this work. After this work, after my work shift today, like it put like a damper on the mood, I think, for my soul. Oh, my legs! I'm sitting bad. I'm sitting so bad. I am now sitting slightly less bad. I'm sure if I take Hiruko into Victory Road, everything will work out beautifully. There's no way it can go wrong. No way in the slightest at all. No. No. Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that to me? Oh god, am I gonna fucking make it through a movie tonight? Yes, I want to see this so badly. I think it is definitely, like, a top musical for me. Other top musicals. Phantom of the Opera. Les Miserables. What's this? I Have Basic Taste? Yeah, but, they're popular for reasons, because they kick ass. And I am looking at, like, Broadway musicals specifically. Oh, excuse me. Hedwig and the Angry Inch is actually a really fun musical, not gonna lie. For those who don't know it, it's about a trans woman, and I'm not gonna say it's good rap, because it really isn't. Because, God, when was this one? 90s? – 2001. Oh, it's just a musical, it wasn't Broadway. Well, damn, fuck me, I guess. Never mind, I'll just stop talking about it. I won't stop talking about it. It is a comedy musical in which a transgender woman gets a botched bottom surgery where she's left with 1 inch of her penis still, and obviously she is upset about that. She goes about essentially like making other people's problem, if I remember right. I've not watched it, I've listened to the music from it. Some of the music kind of kicks ass, not gonna lie. But also, do know, at least a little bit, that it is problematic. Because it's not good representation. Anyway, let me look up a list of Broadway musicals. Such as, every time I say Broadway musicals, the line that keeps popping in my head. Finally, a day alone with my favorite book, Broadway musicals from the 1940s. Rob, beautiful, amazing, definitely not politically correct, definitely has some problematicness to it, but still a musical I enjoy thoroughly. Avenue Q. Avenue Q is a really funny comedy musical. I did not mean to hit the screenshot button. Go away, Xbox controller. No one loves you. Ooh, a Max Elixir. That will be useful, actually. Okay. Anyway. Top 100 Broadway musicals. Let's go with that. My Fair Lady, Cabaret, Chicago. Oh, so great. Fiddler on the Roof, amazing. Sweeney Todd, I've not watched. I've heard the music. I enjoy it. West Side Story is like the definition of like Broadway. No, this is just musicals, IMDb. I want Broadway musicals. Why is every list just top 100 musicals of all time? No. I want Broadway specifically. Also, Fiddler on the Roof is amazing. I actually have it on vinyl. So if I ever want to get, you know, fiddlery, I've got that. Please don't kill me. Jesus fuck. Not that effective. Does 50 damage? What does not that effective mean in your world? I don't like training in here anymore. Alright, well, we'll just go with top 100 musicals, according to IMDb. Singing in the Rain is a really good musical, not gonna lie. Not seen all that shit. I love Fiddler on the Roof. West Side Story is great. I'm not saying that one. Annie, I have seen the play production of it. Not the Broadway one specifically, but at least one of the play productions of it. And Annie is a delightful stage performance. It is phenomenal. We've got Cabaret listed on this top musicals of all time. Cabaret is also amazing. I Barry Birdie, I haven't seen The Music Man. The Music Man is a Broadway musical. And it's just fun. It's... excuse me. It's just fun. It's about... Okay, yeah. Traveling con artist Harold Hill targets the naive residents of a small town in 1910s Iowa by posing as a boy band's leader to raise money before he can skip town. Like, that's a great synopsis. There's a bunch of... Like, there's a song that is all the other con artists who know the town. It's like, what is this guy doing? He's not following protocol. He's not paying attention to who runs which territories. He's just doing his own thing. He's selling things nobody wants. And it's just fun. King and I is great. My Fair Lady is great. Oliver is great. I've not seen The Wiz. Not seen Little Shop of Horrors. Chicago is amazing. Producers is also a really fun musical. I'm just scrolling. Eine kleine Nachtmusik? Got a movie adaptation of Little Night Music? Ah, neat. Where's some that I know? And I'm also, like, not calling out any of the ones that are, like, yes, they're super cool and great. Like, if I don't care for it, I'm not listening. Like, Grease is on this list. That is an objectively an enjoyable musical, and is famous for a fucking reason. I don't care for it. Like, I don't think it's bad, but it's like, it's alright. But, like, I'm not... Oh my god, the Broadway version of... Yeah, I'm in Chibi mode. I wanted to be cute today. I mean, I'm cute every day. But I wanted to be extra cute. Alright, with that level difference, this Onyx will absolutely destroy me. Go Shark Bait. I have seen the Aladdin stage production, not on Broadway. I've never actually been to Broadway, but I have seen the Aladdin stage production. Fantastic stage production. Hunchback of Notre Dame is on this list. I don't think there's a stage production of it. Is a really good musical. The Music Man's made the list twice! Amazing! I saw Moulin Rouge. A lot of people do not like Moulin Rouge. I'm surprised it has a 66 for Metacritic. I fucking love Moulin Rouge. I think it's so much fun. I'm also ignoring ones I don't know. So many musicals I still need to experience in my life. Some musicals are popping in here like 2 or 3 times on this list because it's IMDb, and so like, if a popular musical movie got remade, and it's good enough, it get pushed into this twice, but fuck that shit. Wanna know what's a great Broadway musical that I do enjoy and think is really good, and only learned about recently? I've not seen a stage production of it yet, but I want to fix that. Pretty sure this was a Broadway one. It is a stage... was a stage musical first. Alert lady, movie in an hour and a half, and you should do food beforehand. Yes. My plan was to end stream at 8 for movie and food. I just want to hit my 2-hour mark. It's like smooches for everybody. Yeah, there you go. Hey, did you know if you look up the musical Ragtime, but only type in the word Ragtime, you get the genre of Ragtime and the information on that, and not the musical? Because apparently the larger concept is a more common thing to look up than a lesser-known musical. Is musical with music by Stephen Flaherty, lyrics by Lynn Ahrens, and a book by Terrence Finelli. It is based on the 1975 novel of the same name. It had a Toronto and then Broadway production, so it did hit Broadway. But Ragtime is an insanely good musical. I have listened to the entire musical, and it is a story that takes place in 1920 America in New York, if I remember right. I have the page up right here. Like, they fucking do state the year in this story, in like one of the songs. Wikipedia says set in the early 20th century. It's like 1920. It's like, you know, peak US pre-Depression. Not fully pre-Depression. And like, important characters in the musical and the play are Harry Houdini, Evelyn Nesbit, Booker T. Washington, J.P. Morgan, Henry Ford, Stanford White, Harry Kendall Thought, Admiral Peary, you know, the fucking world changers at the time. But the story follows 3 characters who represent 3 different groups of people in New York and just the US in general. Why am I seeing exclusively Onyxes? Jesus fuck. Yes, so it has 3 characters. It has, in my opinion, the true main character, Like, they're all listed as main characters because there's a lot of plot that revolves around all of them. True main character is Cole House Walker, African American, who represents African Americans in the US in the 1920s. So, he has a very rough time for the musical. It then has a Jewish immigrant who ran away from Latvia, named Tata, who came to New York with his daughter, and then an upper-class family, and that was the wrong fucking attack. I'm talking about musicals. Oh, he flinched. That was great for me. Upper-class family, and with the main character from that one being a character just named Mother. Like, all of these characters do meet and end up interacting, but, like, their stories are, like, just crossing paths. Like, they just happen to be people that meet on the wayside, essentially. But it's essentially a story of, the systemic problems of the United States of America and discrimination that happens to immigrants and natural-born people alike in the US, and like the Jewish population, and like this is to represent like immigration in general for the US for the Jewish character, but like it does focus on like Jewish problems and just the racism of America as seen through an African American lens with Full House and like the sexism that Mother, but she's upper class, so like it's fine, and she actually helps out Tata at one point and they fall in love. It was cool. But like it is such a good musical, and it left me like a little broken when I finally listened to the entire musical. I think just like last month was my first time listening to it in its entirety in like one go, because it's depressing. It's 1920s US with two of the main characters being minorities that are heavily hated on then and still today. Where, like, it ends with one of the main characters fucking dying. But the ending song... Technically there's an epilogue, but the ending song is Make Them Hear You. Which is just about... don't let anyone silence you, and fucking make sure your story is known to help, like, raise and influence other people to these problems of the world, and, like, it struggles that a lot of people see, and it is sung by Cole House Walker, the African American, and definitely about the terrible prejudices and racism and like discrimination that happens to the African American community in the US. It still happens. But that song has also become, at one point, an anthem for the gay rights movement. And there is an absolutely heart-wrenching rendition of it as performed by the Gay Men's Choir of Washington, D.C. As it's performed by the people who knew people who died due to the AIDS epidemic. And so, yeah, I really like this musical, and it's great. And it is a song. It is a musical about suffering through discrimination and trying to enforce change in the world. And I do think everyone should experience it. Highly recommend it. As I said earlier, it's called Ragtime. There's also just really good music in it. Anyway, it is end of stream. I'm not gonna rate because I don't rate it a Pokemon, because rating out Pokemon is hard. Sorry to leave y'all on a depressing fucking note. But I love all of you. I hope you have a great and wonderful holiday. Thank you for being here, whether you're just lurking or chatting. And have a wonderful season with whatever you may celebrate. Bye-bye now, and have a good day. Bye-bye, bye-bye, adieu, adieu. I have Palm and Bear also waving bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.